So, it's Thanksgiving, which is awesome. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Anyway, more importantly, yeah, it's kind of Thanksgiving, and a lot of people, to a lot of people, it's a big deal. To a lot of big people, it's a big deal. I mean, it's not really a huge deal, but it is after all Thanksgiving. And yeah, I'm totally hitting up my grandmother's house in about 2.5, 3 hours. I'm gonna go fill my face with some food. I've waited all freaking year for Thanksgiving, and it's finally here. You're probably sitting there asking yourself, really, is this a video about Thanksgiving? No, it's not a video about Thanksgiving at all, actually. We're gonna talk today about, coping skills and handling stuff. Recently, I had a friend. He's 20 years old. He was dating a 16-year-old girl. And I swear on everything, dude, I'm not remotely talking about myself. I date chicks my own age. But anyway, this guy, I was friends with him forever. I mean, we were almost, in a sense, we were kind of like brothers. And basically, he drove this girl crazy. He was, real needy. He was annoying. I mean, he would cry about every fucking thing. Like, if he didn't get to see her every day, he would break down in fetal position and talk shit to her over Facebook and over his cell phone about cutting his wrist and fucking killing himself. I mean, he took it as far as burning himself, and then he was always a real clean kid back when we hung out, and then he started drinking real heavy, started doing drugs, and all this over a breakup and a girl. And I mean, here's the thing, dude. You know, you're fucking 20 years old, man. She's 16. She's still in high school. She has no clue what the fuck she wants out of life. And I mean, dude, she's not 100% certain about you. You're just the guy that she's dating at the time. And you need to, like, seriously, dude, grow the fuck up and realize that. Like, I mean, and as far as she goes, I mean, dude, she's 16. You're 20. Like, I mean, how the fuck is that gonna work? Especially when her parents fucking hate you. I mean, I just think personally that, you know, rather than, threaten to kill yourself over the breakup or whatever, I think personally that you should, take a minute and realize, and be thankful, thankful that you met her, thankful that you, had that time that y'all had together. But at the same time, you need to, be mature about it and, realize that, y'all had y'all's this little thing or whatever. And I mean, for you, it might have been awesome, but obviously for her, it was fucking horrible because she ended up leaving you in the end. And I mean, I know breakups are rough. They can be fucking horrible. There's that one person, and some people have two or three people, and it's the weirdest shit ever because I've only had one my entire life. But some people have that one person that no matter what they do or how bad shit gets, you don't care because you care about them that much. You love that person that much. Like, I mean, this chick could fuck your best friend. And, after you actually thought about, why she went and fucked your best friend and you processed it, I mean, of course you're going to be pissed the fuck off when you walk in on your girl banging your best friend. But at the same time, if some shit like that happens, that's no reason to freak balls and, I'm gonna fucking kill myself because, me and you aren't together, and all this other shit. I mean, especially when it's, between a 20-year-old, guy and a 16-year-old schoolgirl. I mean, I'm not gonna go kill myself over any chick because honestly, in my opinion, there's not a chick out there worth fucking killing yourself over. There's not a chick out there personally worth my blood. I mean, that's just how I feel about that. Now, I mean, there is one girl in this world that I would do anything, and I mean anything for, but I'm not gonna go off myself. Like if she were to tell me, Cody, you're pathetic and I hate you, or I'm banging your fucking brother, or some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie about it. It's gonna crush the shit out of me. But am I gonna go kill myself? Fuck no. Why? Because there's like a shit ton of people out there in this world. I don't know the exact number, but it's like in the billions, trillions, some shit like that. I don't know. There's a hell of a lot, more out there. And I mean, that's what I tried, telling this dude, but he's a fucking stubborn piece of shit and wouldn't listen. Like, instead, he wants to end our friendship of like fucking 15 years and go on this crazy psychotic self-mutilation spree, this crazy drinking binge and this crazy fucking doing drug shit. And you know what, dude? If that's how you want to conduct yourself, that's how you want to live your life, that's fine and dandy. I mean, quite personally, I don't hang out with drug addicts, man. Like, I'll drink every now and again, you know. I don't care to be around somebody that's smoking a little bit of pot. I don't personally do it, but if you're hardcore eating pills like candy and you're smoking meth and you're sticking a needle in your arm 5 and 6 times a day, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. I'm not going to associate myself with you or anybody like you because, I mean, dude, that reflects on me. Which, I mean, I'm kind of glad the friendship ended anyway. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we were close, but just because, you're heartbroken over some girl that obviously didn't want you in the first place, does that mean that I'm going to let you drag me down with you? Fuck no, dude. That goes back to the whole there's 7 billion other fucking people, or there's thousands upon thousands of other people in this world. I can find other friends to hang with. That's just like if, I go through a breakup, I don't really ever hardly sweat it that much because there's always somebody else out there around the corner. And, it's like, if it's meant to be, it will be. I've heard a lot of people say that. And, I mean, there's some truth to that. Like, I mean, honestly, the way that, me and the girl that I'm currently with now, the way me and her met, like, I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, it was crazy. Like, we both sat down and talked about it, and the only thing we could come up with was it had to be fate because, it was just the way we met was just freaking unreal. We were going through the same shit at the same exact time, and I posted a status on Facebook. And this girl commented this status. And, well, you guys know the story. The rest is pretty much all history. But anyways, what I'm getting at is, you know, if you have a friend or you know somebody that's going through some really rough shit and they're mutilating themselves or they're trying to numb themselves, they're trying to numb themselves with alcohol, they're trying to numb themselves with drugs, take 10 to 15 minutes out of your day. Try and talk to that person. I mean, it may do more good than you think it will, but I mean, honestly, you might get the same kind of response I did from the person. They might just tell you to fuck off and everything else. But I mean, at the end of that day, at least you can say that, you were there for that person. You did try. And I mean, if they want to be ungrateful and unappreciative of that, then that's their problem and not yours. Anyways, I'm going to get off here, get this uploaded. Maybe somebody will take something from this. I don't know. Maybe. But I'm going to get off here. I'm going to hit my grandmother's up. I'm going to go eat some Thanksgiving dinner. Y'all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.